Ever seen a guy in a basic t-shirt who somehow looks like he runs the place? No logos, no flex, just effortless confidence. It's not about money. It's about knowing how to wear simple pieces the right way. Have you ever met someone who looked expensive without trying? Drop a fire icon in the comments if you've seen it. Time to break down how to pull off that same energy with just a $10 tee. Number 1. The fabric psychology secret. This is one of the most common mistakes: fabric choice. Cotton isn't just cotton. Some t-shirts look cheap no matter how you style them, while others look like they came from a high-end boutique, even if they didn't. The difference comes down to what fashion insiders call fabric weight and hand feel. A t-shirt that looks expensive is typically made from 180 to 200 GSM cotton, has a slight stretch, usually 2 to 3% elastane, and most importantly, passes what I call the drape test. To test it, hold the shirt by the shoulders and let it hang. If it falls in clean, straight lines instead of bunching up or wrinkling, that's a good sign. Expensive-looking fabric always drapes smoothly. That's why a $10 Supima cotton tee from Uniqlo can outshine an $80 designer shirt with weak construction. Another overlooked detail is finish. Shiny fabrics often give off a cheap, synthetic look. Matte finishes, on the other hand, signal quality and restraint. True luxury never screams. It speaks in quiet confidence. Have a t-shirt that passes the drape test? Drop your go-to brand in the comments. I'll share a few of mine too. Number 2. The invisible tailoring principle. This is the game changer that separates men who look rich from those who just look like they spent money. Invisible tailoring is how a $10 t-shirt ends up looking like it was made just for you. Plenty of guys buy a t-shirt, try it on, and stop there if it technically fits. But the ones who consistently look expensive know that fits and fits perfectly are two entirely different things. They pay attention to the shoulder seam. It should land exactly where the shoulder ends, not drooping over the arm, not pulling toward the neck. If it's off, the solution isn't to settle. It's to size down or switch brands. The sleeve length matters just as much. It should hit mid-bicep to create what tailors call the golden ratio. That subtle proportion makes the arms look stronger and the torso more balanced. Sleeves that run too long feel sloppy. Sleeves that ride too high feel tight and awkward. And then there's the real test, the side seams. On a properly fitted tee, they fall straight down the sides of the body. If they start curving around the back or twisting toward the front, the silhouette breaks. And with it, the illusion of effortless style. Now's the time to put it to the test. Grab your best tee, check those 3 points, and ask yourself, does it really fit, or could it be sharper? Number 3. The color intelligence code. Color choice can sabotage your entire look before you even step outside. Playing it safe with basics might actually make you invisible in the worst way. Men who look expensive understand something that often gets overlooked: color temperature and undertones. It's not enough to buy a white t-shirt. There are warm whites, cool whites, and neutrals. Choosing the wrong one for your skin tone can leave you looking tired or washed out. Here's a simple way to test it. Stand in natural light and hold a few different white tees up to your face. One will make your skin glow and your eyes pop. Another will make you look like you barely slept. That subtle difference explains why some guys kill it in a basic white tee, while others just don't. For the next level, strategic color layering is key. Men who look expensive rarely settle for one flat color. Even with a simple t-shirt, they create dimension. A charcoal tee paired with dark denim and black leather shoes feels sharp and refined. A navy shirt with olive chinos and brown accessories adds richness without trying too hard. The secret is staying within the same color family, but shifting the intensity. This creates what designers call visual interest without chaos. Depth. without clash. Ever notice how swapping colors completely changes your vibe? Drop your best tee and pants combo in the comments. I might feature it in the next video. Number 4. The Grooming Multiplier Effect. This might surprise you. The exact same t-shirt can look like it cost $10 or $200, depending entirely on the man wearing it. That's the power of what I call the Grooming Multiplier Effect. It's the secret weapon behind men who look sharp in anything. Start with the foundation, your skin. Guys who look effortlessly wealthy usually have skin that looks naturally great. But the truth? They're using products. A simple moisturizer with SPF in the morning adds that subtle, healthy glow that elevates everything you wear. Dry, tired skin, on the other hand, makes even luxury clothes look dull. Next up, precision grooming. This isn't about being overly manicured. It's about being consistently well-maintained. Your haircut should look like it was done 2 weeks ago, not yesterday, and definitely not 2 months back. That sweet spot gives off the impression that you take care of yourself regularly, and that signals wealth without saying a word. One often overlooked detail? Your neckline. The area where your t-shirt meets your neck and collarbones can make or break your entire look. If you have chest hair, trim it to a clean, even length. If not, just make sure the skin looks fresh and healthy. It's a small detail, but it makes a big impact, separating men who look polished from those who look careless. Spend just 2 minutes a day on grooming, and you'll elevate every single outfit you wear. No extra spending required. Number 5. The Posture Power Play. Let's focus on the one upgrade that costs nothing but changes everything. Posture. I've seen men instantly level up their entire presence just by changing how they carry themselves. Men who look like they belong in every room tend to have what I call gravitational presence. They move like they own their space, not in an arrogant way, but with quiet confidence. They're not shrinking themselves or rushing to get out of the way. They simply exist with purpose. So, how do you tap into that? Picture a string attached to the crown of your head, gently pulling you upward. Instantly, your shoulders fall back, your chest lifts slightly, and your chin aligns naturally. This isn't stiff military posture. It's relaxed, but powerful. There's also a next-level detail that most men overlook: movement pace. Guys who look expensive never rush. Even if they're on a tight schedule, they move with what I call purposeful calm. Every gesture seems deliberate. Every step feels composed. Try this. Slow down everything you do by just 15%. When you walk, move like you've got somewhere important to be, but no need to prove it. When you reach for something, do it smoothly, not hastily. That one small adjustment, it communicates composure, confidence, and class, more than any piece of clothing ever could. Number 6. The Context Mastery Secret. Time to rethink how you look expensive, because context changes everything. The exact same t-shirt that seems cheap in one situation can look incredibly elevated in another. Men who understand this don't just dress well, they dress smart. What makes the difference? It's something I call contextual elevation. The art of making simple pieces work harder by pairing them with the right surroundings and accessories. Take that $10 tee. Match it with a sharp leather watch, tailored dark jeans, and clean sneakers. And suddenly, it looks intentional, even refined. But wear the same shirt with gym shorts and flip-flops, you've instantly lost that polish. The shirt didn't change, the context did. Want to go even further? Use strategic contrast. Guys who look expensive know that one elevated item can raise the bar for the entire outfit. A fitted tee under a luxe leather jacket? Now the tee looks designer by association. Add high-end shoes or a structured bag, and you create the impression that every detail was considered. Here's the rule to remember. Never let more than one item in your outfit be basic. If the shirt is simple, everything else should step it up. If your jeans are plain, your top and accessories need to balance the scale. Number 7. The maintenance mindset. Most men go wrong by thinking looking expensive is a one-time purchase. But the men who always look elevated, they know the secret. Maintenance is everything. That $10 t-shirt only looks luxe if it's in perfect condition. No fading, no stretching, no pilling, no stains. The moment wear starts to show, it stops looking intentional and starts looking careless. Men who appear effortlessly expensive replace their basics regularly. They know a flawless $10 tee beats a worn-out $100 one every single time. They also rotate their wardrobe, owning multiples of the same item, so no single piece gets overused. But the real separator, they master fabric care. Cold water washes, gentle cycles, air drying, and proper storage. It's not about babying your clothes. It's about preserving the clean, crisp structure that makes even simple pieces look high-end. Quick gut check. When did you last replace your favorite t-shirt? If it's been over a year, it might be time to upgrade your standard. Number 8. The confidence catalyst. Finally, the invisible ingredient that makes everything else work. Authentic confidence. This isn't about faking it until you make it. It's about understanding that true confidence comes from competence. When you know your t-shirt fits perfectly, when you know your grooming is on point, when you know you've made intentional choices about every element of your appearance, you naturally carry yourself differently. This isn't arrogance. It's the quiet assurance that comes from knowing you've handled the details. Men who look expensive in simple clothes understand that confidence isn't about convincing others you're wealthy. It's about being so comfortable with yourself that wealth becomes irrelevant. They're not performing richness, they're simply being themselves at their best. What part of your appearance do you feel the most confident about right now? Let's build on that. Looking expensive isn't about how much you spend. It's about how intentionally you show up. When your t-shirt fits perfectly, the fabric hangs right, and the color works with your skin tone, you immediately look more refined. Add subtle grooming, confident posture, clean styling, and you'll stand out in any room, no label required. So tell me, what part of this are you already doing? And what's one change you're going to focus on next? Drop it in the comments. If this brought you value, hit the like button, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and don't forget to subscribe for more content that helps you elevate your presence without trying too hard. Stay sharp, stay intentional,